some noise so everyone in the green room is about to come out and make y'all laugh in here. Come on. We got a very special thing tonight. We're going to jump the mic. First, we want to go over a couple of our house rules. Please, no shouting or heckling to the stage. Please keep your table talk to a minimum. And speaking of minimums, we do have a 2 drink per person minimum in the house tonight. Lastly, phones, photos, and videos are not allowed during the show. Again, phones, photos, and video recordings are not allowed during the show. With all that out of the way, Desert Ridge, are you ready for some comedy? Let's get that energy up. Put your hands together. Tell me what number 6. You're hopefully Philip Jewell.
Desert Ridge, how we doing tonight? Yes, I love y'all energy, man. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Here, I'm pretty sure you guys are out to support your friends. This is a great show. Has anyone ever been to the show before? Make some noise. Yeah, there you go. That's some good support, man. We're gonna have everybody up here tonight with all different experience levels. So you guys make sure that you guys show them some support. Can we get some noise for that? Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Summer's almost over. Where's all my parents at? Also happy to ask questions. I'm done. Go back. It's work for you. Nah, man, I do. I got a 14-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son. And I'll tell you something, man. 14-year-old girls are mean as hell, right? 14-year-old girls are mean as hell. My daughter came out the room the other day. She was like, "Damn, Dad, you built funny." I said, "It's 6:30 in the fucking morning. What are we doing right now?" Right? They mean, man. My daughter, she's funny though. She came out to me. She was like, "Dad, I think I'm gay." And I was like, "Okay, babe, that's cool." Like, Desert Ridge, it's 2025. Like, low key, hope your daughter is gay. Right? I just had questions though, right? I had questions. I was like, because she was like, "Dad, I think I'm gay." She's like, "All my friends, they think they're gay." It's a lot of gays for one class. I feel like some of them were lying. And she had to take anatomy, right? She took anatomy, she came back from the class, and I was like, "How was the class, babe?" And she was like, and it was disgusting. I said, "You're gonna make a horrible fucking lesbian. That's baseline gay, babe. That's baseline gay." Nah, man, she's funny though. Just mean. I'm a single dad. I'm raising her. She gets her first period. And she looks over at me. She was like, "Dad, I don't want you to take me to go get pads because you don't know what you're doing." And I was like, "It's your first period. You don't know what you're doing." Right? So you're looking at, there's so many different options. I'm just looking through all these options and shit. And I see one that has charcoal. And I was like, "I know charcoal." So we're going to get these ones. And if you never bought pads before, they come in sizes. It's like 3, 2, and 1. And I didn't know which one was the big one. So we buy one and she pulls it out and it's about the size of her fucking torso. I was like, "Just cut it in half, we'll be okay." Parenting, man. Parenting. Nah, I fuck with y'all. I like y'all. Who y'all here to see tonight? Okay, we yelling out names. Look at that. I like the support. I pour down here, they're yelling back there. Y'all suck. I'm just fucking with you. Nah, man, I work as a barber, right? And I'm a recovering bald, people, right? I used to be bald and I chose to be a barber, right? Yeah, it's not the smartest business decision at all. People, it was like they thought they would get alopecia and shit. People would be like, "Phil, how can you give a fade if you can't have one?" And I'm like, "It's called school, bitch." But I did, man. I started growing my hair out, right? And people think I'm like catfishing to get bitches, and I'm like, no. Okay? Like, I got girls and shit. They're like, "Yo, catfishing for women." I'm like, "No, man, I'm catfishing for clients." I'm doing this for money, people. I'm doing this for money. Nah, working as a barber though, man, people say some wild ass things. I had this, that's like the old people too, man. Old men just don't give a fuck at some point. I had this old dude sit in my chair and he was like, "You know, Phil, being a barber is a lot like being a prostitute." I said, "What?" He was like, hear me out. He was like, think about it. Both of your main jobs is to service men. I said, goddamn, John, okay. All right. He was like, you don't like eye contact during the service. I said, okay, yeah, you hitting some points right now. And he was like, and when we leave, you're left to clean up the mess. I said, well, goddamn. You're dead. Not the type of tips that we leave around here. I did, man. Every time I go on a first date, I always take her to 27th Avenue Indian School. Right? Because I just wanna make sure she don't get noticed. Can you imagine? You just take her there and they start screaming her name and shit. You're like, oh shit. Nah, I need to make sure she can fight and shit. Nah, but I changed my taste in women, man. I like BBWs. Y'all know what a BBW is? Yeah, man. I love it. If you don't know, it's a big, beautiful woman. I love them, man. Because big women are good in the wintertime and they're good in the summertime. Right? Like in the summertime, I'll tell you what I like to do. I like to take them to the pool. Because that's the only time you can pick them up. Gotta think about it, man. They love it. You surprise me too. You just come to scoop up on the I'll take you anywhere you want to go, baby. Except for 6 feet. I can't do 6 feet. I do, man. I love big women. One time that shit backfired on me though, right? Because she invited me out. It was my first time that I went over to her family's house. It was for a barbecue. They had a pool. I was excited, but hear me out. Hold on, wait. Desert Ridge. It was the first time that I'd been in the pool with her and her dad. And I noticed they had the same color nipples. Can you imagine that? That shit fucked me up mentally, man. I was like, God damn it. So she went back to the room that night and she tried to have sex with me and I was like, I can't do it. I'm thinking about your dad. That's what I said. I couldn't. It was a real specific type, man. Nah, I do. BBWs is fun. I always say too, man, I was like, ladies, listen, the bigger you are, the safer you are. Because no one has ever heard of a man killing his 500-pound wife. Think about it. Right? If Nicole Simpson was 500 pounds, she'd still be here today. And her and OJ would have their own show on VH1. It'll be a cooking show. It'll be called Taking a Stab at It. Desert Ridge, y'all ready to get this show started? Yes, we got a real special treat to open up the show for y'all tonight. I want y'all to give a big warm welcome for Zane Ellicott!
That's great. How are we doing? You guys excited to see your friends? There's a lot of guys that are in agreement that feel like they're here because they lost something. Like a bet. No one saw the guy with the overalls, no shirt underneath? Y'all saw him? How are we doing? Right side good? Yeah, back in the room okay? Yeah, left side? Alright, cool. 36 days today, no cigarettes. Yeah, 22 days, no weed. The old white lady was booing me, that's crazy. Yeah, I quit both for different reasons. The cigarettes I quit, I finally got the voice I wanted. I was like, I'm good right here. And then the weed I quit because I'm an adult skateboarder and you can't do both, you know? Or you shouldn't. Sometimes people try to argue, they're like, the skating and the weed, it goes hand in hand. It's like, oh, you've never been 31 years old, getting out of the skate park, and then you sat down, looked around, and realized, fuck, all my friends are 14. The weed's too strong. I smoked until I got paranoid the other day. I stared in the mirror for 30 minutes and realized my eyes are real close together on my face. Can you see it? There's nothing cool about this, you know? No biological benefits. You got big feet, you run fast, you know? Big ears, maybe you hear good. Don't have to open binoculars all the way, you know? I think it might be a birth defect. My parents are cousins. Yeah. Any Middle Eastern people in here? Arabs? Where are you from? Where are you from, bro? Are you from Iraq. Okay, yeah. And that's what Mexicans do with your right hand, love your rocky legs. Yeah. The Mexicans and the Arabs, we got a unique bond, you know? Half Mexican, half okay, yeah, for your whole list of hummus, but beans are beans. And the Arabs and the Mexicans, we got a unique, there's like a bond, you know what I mean? We go to the stores and you go to them, I guess. These are jokes we get them as a group, right? In America, they associate cousins marrying cousins. They associate with the South and ugly people. That's not how it is for us. My cousins are hot as fuck. Bro, every time I talk to a girl who's not family, it's like playing with house money. I don't give a shit. I remember one time I went through this breakup. This girl, Heidi, dumb bitch. She was yelling at me. She's like, where are you going to find someone better than me? I was honest. I was like, at home, probably. Loosen up. My name is Zaid. My full name is Zaid Mohammed Abed Arakat. I'm a Palestinian Muslim American. Okay, sure, that's cool. Alright, I'm in North Phoenix, you should keep it down. I'm not gonna fall into your car, fella. Yeah, I look white. Every member of my family is either brown or has distinct Middle Eastern features. I am the only one that came out looking like I managed Zoomies. I have no idea what happened. Growing up, I would get teased. They would tell me that I'm adopted. I am not adopted. An Arab family would never adopt a white baby. Middle Eastern people don't like being bothered, you know? I'm not saying white kids are inconvenient. It'd just be hard to raise one on baklava, goat cheese, and pita bread because he's allergic to peanuts, dairy, and gluten. Right. I want to play Little League. It's like, bro, who's going to close the store? Huh? We're tired of them boxing us out of pop culture, you know, because of stereotypes. Like, there's never been like an Arab Muslim bachelor. You know what they're worried about. They're worried this dude's going to get to the final four women and just be like, I'll take them. Short season. As a Palestinian, people want you to answer all their questions these days. I don't know shit about politics, foreign or domestic. What's a tariff? Tariff to me sounds like the teacher mispronouncing the black kid's name. He's like, tariff? Or some black kid? What the fuck? My name's Tarif. Mexicans are my favorite people to explain Muslim culture to. You know, I like how you guys ask. You know, black people only ask because they might convert. And white people ask out of fear. Asians don't even ask, you know, about us. I had to convince a Chinese dude his country had Muslim people. I was like, yeah, bro, in China there's a whole population of Muslim people. They're called the Uyghurs. And for their beliefs, they're persecuted. They're kept in enslavement camps. And the black dude, he didn't believe me, right? Well, he misheard me, actually. I said Uyghurs. Sorry, Tariff. So I just talk to the Mexicans. I like how they ask. A Mexican will roast you and then ask his question, you know? He fucking Aladdin. Tell me how you pray, fool. You're like, all right, bro, we stand, we bow, we kneel, we crouch. We stand, we bow, we kneel, we crouch. We stand, we bow, we kneel, we crouch. We do it 5 times a day. This fool looked at me. He was like, God only hears you out if you're doing burpees? That's my time, guys. Thank you so much.
Everyone give it up for Zach one more time. Yeah. And we're going to keep on rolling and bringing out your next comedian. Give a big, warm welcome for Ben Mio.
What's up, everybody? It's a little cold back there, guys. Don't you notice my nipples are really hard? Shit, man. I'm like back there, like, get warm, dude. Get warm. Shit. A little bit about myself, guys. I am a man, just in case you guys are wondering. A lot of people have said I look like a lesbian with a thyroid issue. It's getting out of me, and he was like, ooh, you thirsty. I was like, what the fuck does that mean, dude? No, seriously, what the hell does that mean, dude? It sucks, man, because, like, a lot of people say I look like my mom. Now I know why. I'm built like her, dude. We dating here? Married? You guys married? You guys look already too old to be dating. You guys have 2 kids already, huh? Yeah, like I've given up on dating apps specifically, like Tinder. Some girl matched with me on purpose only to tell me that I was built like a rotisserie chicken. Dude, not even Costco bag, like straight up Walmart, just just like sweating, dripping. 5 days past the expiration date. I did try Facebook. Anybody know Facebook dating? Come on, you're some fucking liars, dude. You guys are lying. You know you guys, that's the last resort. That's right next to Marketplace. We know what's right there. I know you guys are going, nah, then Barbara's gonna see that I'm on there. Yeah, I tried that now, but after running out, having so many swipes, it suggests that we use a friendship feature. I don't know if you guys have checked that out, but just a bunch of lonely, horny dudes, which is my current living situation already. Yeah. A lot of people talking back there, dude. Shut up, dude. I'm just kidding. They're gonna talk. They're gonna fuck me up after this. They're like, what'd you say, dude? I've resorted to watching my porn with headphones. I got tired of climaxing with my roommates. Guys, ever happened to you guys? No? You guys, no, we fuck. We get laid. It's rare for me, okay? Be quiet, dudes. I don't know, dude. I got tired of climaxing with them. If I have to hear, I'm gonna bust one more time, I'm gonna bust. Yeah, guys, I am 8 years divorced now, guys. Clap it up. Yeah. I hate you, bitch. I hold myself accountable, though. I drove her to cheat on me. I was like, yo, have her back by 10. I was like, no, you can keep her, dude. I don't know, man. Like, she doesn't know this, but you guys are going to know this now. The moments before walking in on her cheating, I had myself. I know you guys are eating, it's gross. But I was trying to trust up, and guess what? More came out, dude. Right? Yeah, dude. I was like walking up the staircase, walking up the stairs, and then I trusted it, it came out, and then I took another step, and I was like, whoa, that's a different feeling. I guess you could say I had a double gut feeling that night, I like being divorced. It's pretty cool. I just learned a lot about myself, pick up new habits along the way. One of them being day drinking. Right, guys? Yeah, people ruin our lives. But I feel like it makes driving for Uber bearable. The only thing I don't like is waking up the following day wondering how the fuck I got home. Right? We've seen those werewolf movies, right? Where the guy's like, oh shit, covered in blood, naked, really nice looking too, for some reason. And me, I'm just covered in carne asada fries. Dude, you know how expensive those things are? They're like $20 a box, bro. That sucks. I have a friend that's complaining about the odor coming from a room because they're just stacking. I'm starting to feel like I'm the Jeffrey Dahmer of carne asada fries. Alright guys, I'll leave you with this one. Do we have any Circle K people here? Circle K? No? We're all QT? Bunch of haters, dude. Yeah. Yeah, so you, dude. Maybe outside, huh? Oh, I did your word wrong, kid. I'm just kidding. Well, that's my time. Look at these guys. What are you doing? I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Appreciate you.
I'm the one that thought he was a lesbian. Desert Ridge, we're going to keep on moving. Give a big, warm welcome for Joshua Valdez Aldridge!
Let's go, Desert Ridge. How's it going? Hell yeah. Fucking love it. You can't tell by looking at me, but my mother, she's Filipino. My father's white trash. So I guess that makes me the jolly bee. It's like my parents ordered DoorDash from God, and God said, you guys get Chris Farley eats Joe Coy from Tina. Oh, hell yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, it's 2025, ladies. I want to have an honest conversation with y'all. Body positivity is bullshit. It's a women's only league. Ladies, y'all love little tiny homes, teacup pigs. They're so cute. You see a micro penis and you think, gross! They let you shop in the men's section with that? Look, I got a lot to be proud about, alright? I've been a boxer, a brewer, now a comic. You could say I'm a bro's bro. I like to say I'm a BBC. Alright. Let's loosen up a little bit, folks. Come on. No. Ladies, I do love you, though. You fake orgasms, and fucking my ego appreciates it. No, you guys, you do fake orgasms, though. It's not fake news, right? You guys roll your eyes in the back of your head, you start shaking your bodies, and you say shit like, oh my god, I love that you don't talk about your mother at all. Bullshit. Men, we can't fake orgasms, right? We can't just shake our legs and fucking say Beetlejuice 3 times and summon the ghosts that you wish we could be. Wouldn't we? Nah, it's cool though. Ladies, when y'all do come, it's like you become a little velvet dip koozie, you know? A little Chinese finger trap, if you will. A snuggie for my Dougie. Yes, I call my penis Dougie. It's easy for white women to do. I moved from Japan to Alabama when I was 9 years old, right? So my first day of 4th grade, the teacher, she brought me up and she goes, class, this is Joshua. His family just moved here from Japan. Let's make sure he feels that warm southern hospitality. And Andy Montgomery from the very back of the classroom shouted, my grandpa told me he killed all the Japs. Welcome to the Thunderdome, Joshy Poo. Good thing you wore your brown pants. It's okay, I got them back though, right? Like, I'm from Japan, they didn't know shit about Japan. I told them that we named our dog D-O-G because that's how you say dog in Japanese. In reality, that's how you spell dog in English. So, come on, D-O-G? Alright, this one might go over your heads too. I was a real enigma. You know, the white kids didn't know if I was on their team, and the black kids did not take kindly to me using the word enigma. Sir, you can put a Japanese accent on it. We know that word when we hear that word. I'm going to leave you guys with this one. I'm realizing now at my dating age and marital status that I'm the crazy uncle that doesn't get invited to Thanksgiving anymore. You know, it's cool. When I was younger and Charlie Sheen had his meltdown, I said that Hookers and Blow is going to win the White House. Fast forward to today, Stormy Daniels and Hunter Biden prove that I'm not that crazy. I know, right? Now I'm just thinking that we should have a president running on a platform that sex work is real work, you know? Should be covered by your insurance. We won't call it universal health care. That's too socialist. It's scary. Right? We'll call it hookers in healthcare. I'm just saying that I want to live in a country where I can go to my doctor and say, doctor, I'm down bad. I got bipolar disorder and I ain't taken my meds in 3 months. And he looks at me sincerely and he goes, son, sounds to me you got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowgirl. And then you get a fucking prescription for more cowgirl. My name's Joshua Valdez Aldridge, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Woo, woo. Somebody want one? Asshole. Desert Ridge, we're going to keep this show going. And I want y'all to bring that energy up for our next comedian, Ben Roskin.
On. I am the skinny Ben. Has anybody else been wearing their bikini every day for the last 2 months? Anybody still have it on? You probably do. I know I do. Now, swimming is one of my favorite sports. Of course, my version of swimming is sitting at the edge of the pool with a cocktail in my hand. But, you know, that's my swimming. My son's favorite sport is skateboarding. For a long time, I told him skateboarding wasn't a sport until the fucking Olympics added it. And I'm like, what's next? Breakdancing? Well, speaking of the Olympics, summer 2028 is going to be in what's left of LA. Hopefully, they're going to be adding some more new events. Firefighting, I think, is going to be one. There might be a looting competition. That's going to be a good one out there. But no, really, they are adding some new sports. One of them is called flag football. I think I might try out for that one. You laugh. They have shoe inserts, and feeling pretty good. They're made out of flubber, so I got a pretty good chance. Let's see, what else are they adding? They're adding a game called squash. What the fuck is squash? Who knows how to play squash? It sounds like something Gallagher invented. But I bet Bigfoot's good at that. His name's in it. He's going to be on my fantasy team for sure. What other games are they going to add to the Olympics? Leapfrog, hide and go seek, tag, poker. I think poker would be cool. You know, I played poker on Monday, and there was 8 of us, 7 men and 1 female named Bonnie. And Bonnie cleaned us out. She beat all the guys at the poker table. And that's exactly why I do not support women in men's sports. What if they had shitting contest? You know, haven't you ever had that gold medal shit? You know, the one that just feels good coming out. Maybe it even smells good too. You just have to look at it. You gotta call the family in. Mom, Dad, get in here. You gotta see this. Bring the dog too. Something you're really proud of. You know, I could just see that in the Olympics now. The announcers would be like, welcome to the inaugural season of the Toilet Bowl. My name is Jim Bidet, and I'm here with Bob Dingleberry. And Bob, these athletes have really been training hard for this competition, haven't they? Oh, well, that's right, Jim. It takes a lot of work to get to this level. A lot of squats, you know, they gotta have very strong legs and butt muscles, that's very important. Colon stretching is part of the routine, I understand. And some of them even use this little known technique called the anal kegel. And that just strengthens up the sphincter, you know, make sure there's no major injuries. That's interesting information, Bob, but let's go ahead and take a look at our athletes who are making their way down to the linoleum now. We've got, you remember from yesterday, Chris Brownie from the USA. I want to mess up these names. We had Jose Dirty Sanchez from Mexico. And if you remember, he shouldn't have made that trip to Filberto's before. That really put him behind. Let's see, we have Jan Shitsikov from Ukraine. And Pete Buttigieg was actually from England. He was disqualified for having, what was he disqualified for? It was, performance-enhancing suppositories. Yeah, no, big no-no. But today, let's see, Connor Sidewinder Magoo from Ireland, and Sidewinder's up first. Let's see how he does. All right, he's approaching the ring now. All right, looks like we've got some action. It's on. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, wait a minute. Is that split pea soup and cream of corn? Oh, that's right, Jim. You know, Sidewinder's been eating corn for the last 3 weeks in preparation for this competition. Let's see if it pays off for him. Yeah, that liquid stuff's not going to work, Bob. You know, it's got to be solid. Judges are looking for consistency here. All right, wait. He's squinting, gritting his teeth. You can see some sweat beads. I see a little turtle head coming out. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Whoa, it's an entire, perfectly intact ear of corn. He is definitely getting the gold on this one. And the crowd goes wild. Anyway, that's a pretty shitty joke, but I'm glad you sat through it. Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Desert Ridge! Yeah, man. We got people that work out in here tonight? Yeah? We got a couple people raising their hands? Yeah, I went to Vegas this past weekend, man. I see some shit that irritated me. I seen a buff bum. Buff, bro. I was like, how do you hit your weight protein? That shit fucked me up. Hey, Desert Ridge, y'all ready to keep this going? I want y'all to keep y'all energies up for the next comedian, my good friend, Miss Wolo!
Hey people, how you doing? That's the energy we need up in here. The last dude put your asses to sleep. Talking about who got bikinis on here. Who gives a fuck about bikinis? We're in a comedy club, who cares? Ooh, let me see who else here. Anyway, y'all, so my name is Miss Coda. How you doing? Everybody here to have fun? You okay, Papa? Yeah. Rams, you okay? Alright. Gotta check on him right here, y'all. He had to go to the bathroom just a few minutes ago, right? He was in there, he just went, you cannot let people go by themselves. He done got lost back there. I know y'all been to the bathroom back there, right? You been back there? You been back there? It's a whole little maze back there. He got lost. Don't let him go by himself no more. Sergeant. You know? I'm just saying, as parents, your kids gotta take care of your kids. You know, parents take care of the kids. Then when they get older, the kids take care of the parents. So anyway, let me tell y'all, I just found out. Fuck that shit. I ain't getting no more lessons out here. Let's talk about some shit. Alright. So, I just found out that I was black. And let me tell you how I found out. So, you always know when your white friend tells you that you're black. And I looked at her I didn't even know that, right? So I looked at her. Her name is Kelly with a Y, y'all. Let's just forgive her for right now, right? So I looked at her and I was like, I almost wanted to slap that bitch on her face. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I know you ain't black, but you feel me on this shit. Cause ain't number 3 of us in here anyway tonight. 4. So let's get these jokes rolling, right? Or maybe 5 now. I'm counting too much, right? So anyway, moving on. So I slapped her. Somebody said, ooh. So anyway, right. So I slapped her, and then my life. I'm single, and I found this guy. He was white. He wore like he actually looks like something that Fred Flintstone and Rosie O'Donnell created a love child. That looked like Cartman from South Park. Gray basketball shorts and all. Gotta see the print. You do. Somebody got that. Well, since y'all laughing at that, right? I used to work at Dick's Sporting Goods. And all I did was look at dicks all day. I did. We would have a meeting in the morning, and I would be the only female and the only black female, and it was all white men, and it was like 10 of us online, you know, like in a circle, every fucking morning at 6:30. And what am I doing? I'm not paying attention to what they're talking about, because it ain't interesting to me. I want to know how big everybody's dick is. I do, because I've never had pink before, so I'm just saying, I want to know. Shoot. Then this white guy, he jumped into my DMs, right? And I'm like, Lord. So let me tell you what he said, right? He was like, hey, you probably did good. You did good tonight. You're probably with someone else. Actually, you came up in my mind, and I want to fuck you. Sorry. So can I fuck you? My dick is big. And you're cute. Player, right? So you know what I told him? You wanna know what I told him? Let me see. Then he gonna pull out an uncircumcised penis. I know some of y'all, because from last time I told this joke, somebody was like, you know, like a lot of Mexicans are not circumcised. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, I was a product of an uncircumcised penis. Don't ask me how I know. Just shut up. Just shut up. You know? I'm just saying. So, let me end it off on this, since I got y'all woke up for the next person, right? So, I had went on a date, right? And this guy, he didn't, you know, he picked me up. He was a gentleman. I give him all of that. He picked me up. I was trying to figure out who he looks like, right? So he picked me up, he didn't look me in my face. We went to dinner, didn't look me in my face. Drove me home, still didn't look in my face. And here I am still looking at him to find out who he looked like, right? So he finally looked at me and he was like, you know what, I've been trying to figure out who you look like all night. He said, you look like Busta Rhymes, just pretty. That's my time, y'all.
Give it up for Miss Coda one more time. I had a talent stop asking everyone to see their dicks in the back. Desert Ridge, I want y'all to make some noise for our next comedian coming to the stage. I just met him in the back, cool ass dude. Still. Yeah!
How are you, everybody? Hell yeah, sure. I see you brought your hammer wads. What are their numbers? Who's first, who's last? You guys see the new Superman movie? Anybody? Yeah, Ryan Wing's calling it too woke, and I'm inclined to agree with him. You know, my least favorite, what was that? Hell yeah. I don't know. 2 seconds in. I don't know. Right-wing media saying it's too woke. Personally, I'm inclined to agree with that. My least favorite scene was when the children were lined up outside of the sexual reassignment factory. That's what it And Superman comes here. All the children are like, Superman. They're cutting our health care. They're not paying for our hormone therapy. Help! And he just fucking mows down those kids with his laser vision. And he goes, "That super person, motherfucker." I didn't see the fucking movie. No, I saw it. It was. Go watch it. You guys like impressions? Yeah? Alright. I think I've been told I'm pretty good at impressions, so I'm going to try to. I shouldn't have to tell you who I'm doing an impression of, right? Right? This guy's looking right at me. So, I'm going to do the impression. You guys try to figure out who it is, okay?
Hey, it's me, Gilbert Godfrey, doing an impression of David Horrocks from Superman.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to impression of Gilbert Godfrey doing an impression of David Horrocks from Superman. Too bad American I did not know the goal of the show. Dude, I used to love Trump and social media. At least I used to love seeing Trump come up on my feed. It's so funny. I was doing like real stuff, like president stuff. I don't like it. It's not doing cool things anymore. Doing president things. You know? Talking about building like a alligator Alcatraz. You guys heard about that? They built a moat around a prison. There's been a moat built since Dracula, since Vlad the Impaler, the 13th century. A lot of you are thinking, steel, what's a moat? They hadn't built a moat since Dracula in the 13th century. And I'm saying a moat is a body of water around a property, usually a castle. And he's filling it with alligators. Trump decided to go, we're going to put alligators in the water. Mexicans hate alligators. They're a natural born enemy. Everybody knows this. You can't have alligators around Mexicans. Mexicans hate alligators. Everybody else loves them. My health associate, Robert Kennedy, he's here to share some facts. Thank you, Reverend. You're fucking stupid, dude. You're loving this. Thank you for your service. Well, people are saying it's inhumane. So we've cloned my son Baron. We're putting Baron in an alligator suit. We're giving him a scuba tank and we're putting him underwater in the moats because the Mexicans hate Baron in an alligator suit. You guys like impressions? We're big fans. Are you a fan of impressions? What's your name? What's your story? What's your social security? Was it? Okay, pleasure to meet you. Was it busy? Hell yeah. Nice to meet you, Busy. I'm gonna use that for later. What's that fucking for? Red restrooms?
Impressions.
Oh, impressions. Do you guys like impressions? No, okay. I got an impression for you. I didn't see this, but okay, this is my last one.
Hey, it's me! I'm Robin Pattinson in Twilight. Bella, your blood is too sweet! It's too sweet, I can't be near you, Bella!
Thank you. That was my impression of Robert Pattinson and an impression of Edward Holmes from Twilight. Thank you guys. My name is Steele Graham. Have a wonderful night.
The bum was like his size, y'all. That's how big the bum was. It worked out, man. Desert Ridge, you guys are in for a treat. Now I want y'all to give her a big, warm welcome for Scotty Scotland!
maybe if it was like a true Viking, because I saw it on the Viking show one time. But this little bitch generation, like you haven't even thought I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And plus, I don't think she's screwing like real gangsters. You know, if a real gangster touches you, you can't even like write a song and sing about it. You wouldn't be alive to do that. Last time I got touched by a gangster, I got strangled. Yeah, I divorced him after that. Yeah. And he was like, so we went to court and he was like telling the judge, I'm actually really happy that she's divorcing me because Barbie can't cook. So he said she always served me up like these crispy grilled cheese sandwiches and they look all golden crispy, but then when I flip them over, they're burnt and they're black. So he shows up with his new chubby girlfriend who's like 650 pounds. I'm like, you're gonna have to flip her over and eat her too. I hope she looks like a grilled cheese sandwich down there. I'd like to thank my OnlyFans for coming out tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, see some of you are married. Always the case, but don't worry, it's nothing bad. I'm Christian, so I actually just put my toes on there. And I just spread my toes. I'm like, yeah, I'll spread that shit for you. I don't know if you guys saw on the news. Hey, Grandpa. Grandfather, I have a military joke for you. So yeah, there was these 3 military guys, and they're all eating lunch. And so this guy in the Marines, he's like, man, I'm so sick of it. Like, my wife keeps packing me like tuna sandwiches for like, I swear, like 5 years in a row. And the Marines guy's like, yeah, I've been getting like PB&Js, you know. And the guy in the Navy, he's like, yeah, same, like, she just gives me like this gross tuna pasta, you know. And so they all like make a pact with each other, and they're like, if we get the same lunch again tomorrow, we're all gonna kill ourselves. So, first military guy, he opens it up. That military guy is like, yeah, she packed me the same thing. He kills himself. Same with the 3rd military guy. So, the military wives are at the funeral, and the wives are up talking, and you know, the first wife gets up and she's like, I just can't believe it. Like, I wish you would have said something. Like, I could have cooked them something else. Second military wife, same. She's like, I need to speak up. The 3rd military wife is like, to be honest with you, she's like, I'm completely baffled because he packs his own lunch. We left the Air Force out of it because they can't handle the joke. But thank you for your service. Yeah, let's give it up for him. I used to be like a really bad gold digger. I recently stopped doing it because taking off the diaper does get a little weird. But for you, I'll take it out with my teeth. Yeah. I'm Scotty Scotland. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's always love skills with the candy. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
I feel like you should give him a lap dance for his service. Yeah, you do it for the troops. How we doing tonight, Desert Ridge? Yeah. Y'all having fun, man? We had told you last week I was in for a treat. Anybody in here think that they can come up here and do this? Yes? Fuck yeah, that's the energy, yes. Listen, you guys can sign up for the opportunity to come up here and do this y'all damn selves too. Make sure you go to newfacesaz@gmail.com. It's faces with an S. So that is what this is all about, getting up here and having some fun in front of family and friends, right? Making some noise! Yeah. Really excited to bring up the next comedian. You guys are gonna love him. Give some love for Anthony Jenkins.
Desert Ridge, what's happening? Make some noise. Hell yeah, man. I don't know if y'all know, but back there you can see what the other comics is doing. You can't quite hear, and I just saw that girl pull out a whip. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Did she whip you, sir? I drove up here from Tucson, man. Alright. Y'all is a mess, y'all in y'all second drink. Alright, I get it. Juneteenth just passed. You know, I'm starting not to know how to feel about Juneteenth. What you guys do for Juneteenth?
Birthday.
Juneteenth. It's okay, because my Juneteenth was just as awkward as that question, man. First of all, I had to work on Juneteenth, man. Which is a crime in itself. You had to work too? We should have stayed home together. No, but so my boss does this thing. He comes up to me, he said, hey man, you're not getting paid today. The banks are closed for the holiday. I was like, oh shit. We can't get reparations. I can't get my paycheck. This shit's starting to backfire on me, man. It was like, man, should we say Happy Juneteenth? Is that a thing? How can we help you celebrate, y'all day? I was like, hey, it's not that serious. And I said it back to them, and they got excited, almost like when you call your white friends the N-word. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's one of those things, man. But I got some friends that got too happy about it. They started texting me happy birthday. And my birthday's in March. I don't understand. It is tough being black though, besides like the police things, other shit that go into it. Like, when you black, you're supposed to know certain shit. You're supposed to read certain books, certain songs, certain dance moves you're supposed to know how to do. And I feel like I'm supposed to know who the first black person in space was. And then I thought about it. They made a whole documentary about this. It's called Space Jam. Y'all can take me on the stage anytime y'all want. No, it's all good, man. I love living in Arizona. I've been here for 8 years. My favorite time of year is monsoon season. I love monsoon season. Monsoon season just fuck people up. You get disoriented. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You get so fucked up. You walk outside. You get that little film on your face. You start talking to people you don't know. Just looking at your neighbor like, whew, it's muggy out here. The neighbor look back. It's rain coming. You look back, it's rain coming. A tweaker hop out the wash, it's rain coming. Bring everybody together. I fucking love it, man. We living in some weird times right now. We'll never look at baby oil the same again. That's it. That's all I'm saying about it. That's all I'm saying about it. We are really living in some really weird times because, dating got so bad they made apps for it. Now people want to get off the apps. I can't date. I'm terrible at it, man. You ever go through a breakup so bad that you get in the horoscopes? Well, man, tip this hat. Yes. Yeah, you get in the horoscope so you can read hers and hope she have a bad day. Because us as men, we can't really do nothing. Don't keep her car king. That's how I found out I was an Aries. My son was like, oh shit, we got some Aries in the building? Oh, what the fuck that was? Oh, she waving at me. Okay, I see you. Yeah, I see you, baby. Okay, shit. I don't know when you say that. Do you know your sun rising? I do. I know my sun rising. I know my moon landed. Yep, I'm in the rocks and shit. I go to the gym show. It's raining. Come and give me some turquoise. Yeah, it was crazy because the girl that I was dating, we broke up because I found out that she was cheating on me, man. Right. Nobody feels sad for me. It's cool. But she was cheating on me. She was cheating on me with a lot of Mexican dudes, man. And that kind of fucked me up, man, But it's needless to say that they're taking out blowjobs. Build that wall. All right. We're going to try. All right, we're going to address the elephant in the room. I'm not bisexual. I just dress like it. It's a good defense mechanism against the police in 2025 because they can't just be running around beating up bisexual black dudes no more. And I get it. From the neck up, I look like a thug, right? But from the neck down, I trot like a pony. Let me explain. The police, they do this thing where they do a double take when they see me. They go, ooh, ooh. He's got a camel toe. All right. All right, y'all, that's my time. Thank you very much. Give it up for your host.
Give it up for Anthony one more time. Yeah. Shit, I had to find out. That's how I found out I was a Virgo. All right, man, he let me know that he got some people out here, so I know y'all about to get loud and make some noise. I want everyone to give a big, warm welcome for John Bay!
What's up? Hey, so excited to be here. Desert Ridge Improv. Let's go, baby! Shout out to friends and family. Man, when your customers, co-workers show up, you change your set material really, really quick. Masturbating jokes are out tonight. Most of them, anyway. Hey, so really happy to be here. Just driving in, and as I'm driving in, I'm looking at all these homeless people, and it hit me. Why are all the homeless people here in Phoenix white? I mean, I never see a Mexican homeless guy. I mean, ever since Trump and ICE, they're all gone. I never see a black homeless guy. I mean, they just go find a thick white chick with good credit, and then next thing you know, they now have a place to live. It's all the white guys that unfortunately lost their employees, lost their credit stream. They're now living on the street and have no place to go. So that's what we have going for us, I guess. But I'm excited to be here tonight. One of the things I love is cultures. America's amazing. It's a melting pot. Everybody is welcome. You've seen it tonight on the stage. We have a full diversity of people. Bring your culture. Bring your language. Bring your traditions. But for the love of God, please bring deodorant. Bring a bar of soap. Do they not have Old Spice in Benghazi? Seriously, I was at Costco the other day. I'm in line, and I don't know where they were from, but we had to stand 3 or 4 carts back because of the smell. Now, I was being brave, and I went up and I'm looking in the cart saying, have some Dial, maybe some Irish Spring in there. They had a Costco-sized box of condoms. The mega box, 200. I'm like, dude, maybe a vasectomy would be cheaper? Possibly. I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad that those people are here. While I was in Costco, I had one of the craziest experiences. I like screwing around with people, right? So while I was there, I was going to buy some flowers. And I had 2 bouquets in my hand. One was white, one was red. And I'm looking at it, and I see out of the corner of my eye, this woman comes walking over to me, and she's watching me intently. And she goes, uh-oh, what did you do? And I said, well, actually, I've got a dilemma. And she cries out real big. I go, hey, which one says I'm sorry for sleeping with your sister? She just turned and walked away. Didn't help me at all. But anyway, I love cultures. One of my favorite cultures is the Asian culture, right? I love their people. I love their food. I love chopsticks. And as a white guy, I love their massages. You know? Sometimes they've got some crazy names, like Lotus Palace, Shady Oak Spa, Chen Chen's Rub and Tug. So the other day, I'm laying face down, and Chen Chen comes walking in. Anyway, so I'm laying face down, and these little feet come walking in, and there's a conversation going on, and they're whispering. They're in Chinese. I don't speak Chinese. You don't have to whisper, all right? It doesn't matter what you're saying. Anyway, so my face is in the little hole, and I see these feet. So it's time to flip over, so I flip over, lay over. And this woman begins to touch. And I stop her. Because I'm not about to get a from a 70-year-old woman with arthritis. I don't care if she's got the Kung Fu grip. I am not interested in that at all. So, anyway, massage is done. I go out to the lobby. I want to give her a tip. And there are 3 women there. I can't tell them apart. I don't know which one to give the money to. So I'm looking down at the first lady's feet, and she bows at me. So I'm looking at the next lady's feet, she bows back at me. And I'm not bowing, I'm trying to see her feet so I know who to give the money to. So it's awkward, I just put the money on the ground and I walk away. And I'm like, that's it, I'm good, I don't know what else to do. So I just got in, I was over in LA for work, and I had to Uber here. Has anybody Ubered recently? Woo! All right. You know on the Uber app, it'll tell you a little bit about your driver. Well, known for good conversation. Look, after a long trip, the last thing I really wanted to do was get in a car with a stranger and have to talk to them. So I get in, and she's like, John, welcome to my car. I'm so happy to have you in it. And I'm like, crap, what am I going to do? She has this picture of the Virgin Mary and her rosary beads hanging from the mirror. She's got the Christian radio station going on. There's Jesus Take the Wheel or some music playing. And she's talking to me. I'm like, how am I going to get out of this conversation? So she's like, what were you doing in LA? I'm like, I was there for work. She's like, oh, what do you do? I'm an actor. And she goes, oh, anything that I would know? What type of movies do you do? And I said, I'm in the adult entertainment industry. And she looks at me in that little rearview mirror and she goes, I don't know what type of movies do you do? I said, I'm in gay porn. She looked forward, no joke, turned the radio up, and for the next 26 minutes, we drove in complete silence. It was phenomenal. Guys, my name's John Bates. That's my time. Thank you for the improv.
Alright, maybe the bomb was about his size. Alright, I'm super excited to bring up this next comedian and watch his set. And I want y'all to give a big, warm welcome for Kurt Chapman!
Before I get started, I need to tell you about a problem I had a while ago. Walking on the way in, this guy stopped me. He had a bicycle. He says, can I have $1? And I said, I looked and I said, I made him real mad because I pulled it. I said, you got change for 20? I got inside and the comedian was really good. He was screaming and hollering, and he fell down on the floor, and he started kicking, and everybody was laughing. And I said, let me tell you, folks, if you see me doing that, you call 911. Because I'm not going to, I'm getting too old to put up with that, you know. So, anyway, just got to those are my notes. Mine's got to be a real short sissy. I don't have much time. I don't have much. Anyway, I ain't cleaning and picking that up, I'll tell you for sure. It gives you an idea where I get my jokes. But anyway, I met Bubba. He was out of work, and he was supposed to be making bumper stickers. He was designing one. He said, bumper sticker. Anyway, I met him. He was at a Bible sales rally. So the manager got up, said, how many Bibles you sell? She said, I sold one. I said, John, how many did you sell? John said, I didn't sell it. Bubba said, how many did you sell? He said, I sold 14 Bibles. You can't even talk. Get on in front and show the people I'll sell these Bibles. So he gets up there and he said, I'm not going to do it. Hold up the Bible. Hold up the Bible. I said, you want to buy this Bible, or do you want me to read it to you? Anyway, it got stopped, and the policeman said, I'm not going to give you a ticket, but I'll let you know you got a tail light out in the back. And he says, thank you, officer. I said, I could have caused a wreck. He said, I'm going to get that fixed, and not only that, I'm going to get a driver's license while I'm down there. His wife saw he was in real trouble. So she bent over and she said, officer, do not pay any attention to him. He only talks stupid like that when he's drunk. Anyway, he got stopped again. Highway patrolman says, if you give me one good reason why you're doing 100 miles an hour, I'll not give you a ticket. Bubba thought for a minute and says, my wife ran off and left me a year ago with a highway patrolman, and I thought she was him bringing her back. Anyway, I had a little bit of an upset stomach, and he gave me, I think it's because of that mint flavored preparation H. That's right. He said, take this. And he gave me an alka-seltzer. And I said, hey, man, I tell you what, I'll never take alka-seltzer again. That pill was so big. I did okay. I choked up on it, you know. I was doing pretty good until I got that water. And then it took me, every part of my body became a fizz. You know? But anyway, that's one of the reasons why I'm shaking so bad, because I need to get another alka-seltzer. Oh yeah, he and his buddy went down to Mexico. They bought these watermelons. They paid $12 a dozen, and they came back and sold them for $1 a piece. And Bubba says, no, calculating. Hey, we're not making no money. He says, what do we think we're going to do? He says, we need a bigger truck. Anyway, I could get, there's my notes, so I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time getting all my stuff together. I had a disclosure that I forgot to give to you before I started. I didn't give you this disclosure. Everything I tell you today is a lie. Okay? Those of you which are married, you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay? And those of which are not married, I'll let you know that when you get married, your whole world changes. Your whole world. For example, my wife, asking her a question is like pulling your finger out of holding a dike. I mean, but there's more in there than they respect. She drove 1,500 miles. We went to Illinois, and we had 1,500 miles. We drove there. She drove there all the way back, and the only thing I did was hold the wheel. So anyway, it takes a little while. I don't tell them. I don't explain them to folks. My job in the military, what I did was I put the pins back into the hand grenades. So I should have given this disclosure before. but because I missed it there, it's down there. Anyway, it's been hard for me to keep up all these papers and stuff like this, but I ain't picking that up. I tell you. Anyway, it was really good. Let me just share with you. I give you my recommendation. If you want some good thing, you try YouTube. Ken Davis will make you laugh and make you laugh, and it's got a good message. So anyway, God bless you. Can I tell you one more thing? Let's do it. I appreciate that. More than welcome. You know, it says we said Mike.
He said he loved y'all bitches. Give it up for him one more time. Hell yeah, man. Getting up here at that age, that was dope. Fuck yeah. I love that shit. He was the one that tried to show me his thing earlier. Told your wife say crazy shit in the chair. No, man, I want y'all to keep y'all energy up and give a big, warm welcome for Ray Stone!
Alright. Usually don't sit. They asked him backstage if he needed a stool. He said, nah, he brought his own. He was going to leave it up here. They say don't meet your heroes, but who knew Skeletor was that funny? Menopause? More like megapause. Am I right, fellas? Alright, now that I know you're cool, I feel like I can share something with you. I've had this on my mind for the last couple of weeks, and so I kind of feel like I have to get this out, alright? And I'm sorry up front, but... Bum, 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 honey, honey. Now you'll remember me for at least 2 days. You're welcome. That's called bullying the crowd. I think bullying is good for you. I really do. I was bullied in high school. I remember one day, a student directly in front of me turned around and told me, "You chew gum like a horse." And I was like, oh, I didn't know. Apparently, you're not supposed to chew gum with your huge cock out. I was asked the other day if I've ever masturbated on the clock. Who has a clock? I mean, I've hit the phone screen a couple times, if that's what you're asking me. I'm not funky with the digits like that. Unless you count the one time I let a girl stick her finger in my butt. You want to talk about that? Okay. Me too. I haven't told anybody this. This was a canceled orgasm. Did you know that's possible? So one time I was dating a girl, and one day there I was just minding my own business, and she goes, "We should put a finger in your butt." And I was like, "No thanks." So there we were, a little while later, with me in the most vulnerable position I've ever been in my life. And she gets me right there. She says, "Here's how it works. I get you right there. And then at the last minute, I put it in. It's supposed to make this the best thing you've ever felt." And I was like, I mean, it's already pretty good, but let's give it a go. So she gets me right there. I mean, to the point of no return. And this, we all know the point of no return. You've been there, especially when you were younger, and you're like, no, 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 please, no. Ah, sorry. And there's no turning back from that. But this rich woman stole it. She took it. I mean, it shut it off like we weren't doing anything. It went back in. I don't know where it went. I think it's still running around in me today. And quite frankly, I want it back. Y'all know the difference between blowjobs and first impressions? You only get one chance at getting a good first impression. That and I never paid a ladyboy $40 for one. Oh, and you can use your teeth in a good impression, but that's neither here nor there. What else we got? Oh, I finally figured out what makes In-N-Out so good. You guys all love In-N-Out. Can we hear a little noise for In-N-Out? It's fucking good. Some people say it's the crispy fries. Some people say it's the juicy burger. But I know it's the soft Mormon hands. Caressing those soft Mormon buns. Now, I'm trying to be a better communicator. My girlfriend says I don't ask enough questions, so you start with some of the basics. Like, huh? And how many times do I have to tell you? It's working out. I'm just trying to be a better man. Part of that process, I had to delete TikTok recently. TikTok's the devil, boy. You open up your phone, you look at it, a year goes by, and you're like, shit, was I supposed to do something today? So I delete TikTok, and I felt like, whew, okay, I'm gonna get that out of my system. And this was different. It really gets its hold on you. So I decided I was gonna write down a few things on a piece of paper to kind of like tell me, this is why I deleted TikTok. So I write on this piece of paper, mind-numbing, time-wasting, random liar with a distorted sense of reality. And I wrote at the top, and spending a lot of time with A. And I put that on my computer desk. Now, I don't live alone. And when my girlfriend found that note, well, she had some questions for me. She said, who's this mind-numbing, random liar you've been wasting so much time with? And I said, oh, maybe that's about TikTok, not about you. See, it doesn't say anywhere on there, it costs money. All right, guys, that's my time. I'm ready.
I don't meet too many people that have the same hairline as me. I fucks with my guy, bro. Yeah, you got one too back there? Hell yeah. You guys having some fun tonight? Yeah, man. Make sure that you tipping y'all waiters and waitresses that's coming around here that's taking care of y'all. Here, show some gratitude. You laughing, you should be happy. And I want y'all to get loud to bring up your next comedian, Martin Campbell.
Hell yeah. The fuck is up? I see twin. You shining. Hello. Hi, sir. ¿Qué ole, loco? ¿Cómo estamos? Okay, yeah. Hell yeah, my brother-in-law's here tonight. He's young, strong, and rich, ladies. But one thing's wrong with him. He's going to introduce himself as Horatio. He's going to introduce himself as Horatio when he's got a brother at home with a raw-ass Mexican name of Cuauhtémoc Popocatépetl. Cuauhtémoc Popocatépetl. God damn it. Raw-ass Mexican name if you haven't realized. Cuauhtémoc, one of the Aztec emperors with the headdress. Chale. And Popocatépetl, the guy you guys picture coming back down from the hills with a bad little bit. Chale. His name's Horacio. Call him Horacio when you talk to him, maybe. I got called the YN today. I said, what's that? They said, oh, no, you're an uncle. I said, oh, shit. Guess I'm getting old. For those of you that don't know, YN is a nice young man. I am getting old, though. I send my friends AI videos thinking they're real. I sent them a video of a whale eating a boat recently. I said, y'all see this crazy shit? Like, you dumb motherfucker. Dumb as hell. My uncle's on Instagram too, liking AI girls. He's not only, he's one of your guys' dads. The fuck? We're laughing over there. I saw a comment on there, a ver las tiris. T-I-R-I-S, tiris. A ver las tiris. It loosely translates to, let's see the tiris. God damn. I like him. I want him to know that I like that he likes that. Know that I know that. But it's not too bad though. We're from the 1900s, man. 1990s, we were out here. My family was the first family that was here. Then I met my cousins. They came out here in 96 in September. I'll never forget it. Tupac had just died. My cousin came out. He was holding off on getting a haircut and buying new shoes. So when they got out of the car, they looked like goddamn Neanderthals, man. Shit. Father, they're not staying with us, are they? They are. They're cool though. He got to the mall, he got right, fucking stripes in his hair, some fresh J's. The block is hot, son. Tupac just got shot. Streets, man. What else are the streets saying, Pedrito? God damn. I love him, man. I love seeing Michael Jackson impersonators. Love that shit. I also love seeing little people and blind people. Just as much. And so does my daughter. I see her and she's like, look. Yeah, I saw him too, babe. I saw him too. Your mom's mad though. But yeah, I saw her. She's cool, man. She's real cool. When I was walking to pick her up at school, I could hear her talking. She's like, that's my dad. He's stronger than your dad. Fuck yeah, that's what you want to hear. But as I get closer, she's like, oh, look at this rock. It's an obelisk. Obelisk is the same shape that the George Washington Monument is in Washington, D.C., made by the stonemasons. The stonemasons, you know, Pizzagate, there's child trafficking, so if you ever go to Washington, D.C., you never want to order a pizza because you'll get trafficked. I was walking up to her, I was like, baby, you're 5 years old, come on, you shouldn't tell her that shit. Ooh, I'm so sorry, guys. That's my time, thank you.
Hey, Martin looked like the Theo at the quinceañera that go to the restroom a lot. Let me just get your house key. Desert Ridge, I want y'all to make some noise for your next comedian.
Whoa! You know that energy, everybody. Thursday night, look at this crowd. We're still awake. Number 13, lucky number 13. Here I am. I'm hearing people talking. Shut the fuck up. Thank you very much. Yes. This is my first time here, new faces. It's been a really good experience going out to different clubs and just getting bombing, you know, where people are like aggressively silent. Like that. Yeah, where people are like stopping their ice cubes to let me know just how much they disapprove of what it is that I'm doing. What's really weird too is when I go to these places and they bring their kids. I bomb so many friendly places with kids, I actually changed my name to Israel. What's crazy with that is the first thing that came in the mail was the Epstein list. That ain't never coming up. I am a bit of a political junkie, meaning I can only watch the news when I'm high on Vicodin. Give it up for Vicodin, everybody. And the news. Anybody see this thing with the astronomer CEO at the Coldplay concert? Anyone see that? Where like they're on the kiss cam, it's like ducked out. First off, I feel like if I told my wife, like, hey honey, I'm gonna go see Coldplay with the fellas tonight. That's already red flags right there. It's like, I'm either gay or I'm having an affair. I don't know what it is. Here, I'll leave it up to you. I'm struggling between two bits to do. One's sort of about piss, and the other one's about dog sex. Which one? Dog sex? Okay. So let me back it up. So, I gotta back it up with the dog sex. I work at a school, and when I got hired, I'm not from here, I'm from Pennsylvania, and when I got hired, I did a Google search before I came out here just to see what it was. And this isn't part of the joke. The first Google hit that came up said, teacher arrested in undercover dog sex operation. What does it mean exactly? I read through, apparently there's this whole subculture of people going on Craigslist using words like puppy love to like find people prostituting their dogs. Okay? So first I thought, the job security in this place is incredible. As long as I'm not fucking animals, I can kind of do whatever it is I want. The second thought is, don't they give pets away for free at the Humane Society? Right? So, or you probably wouldn't want to look the dog in the eyes after doing that. Might be hard to give that dog a walk after, you know, he like just prostituted it out. Which makes me think too, this is such a problem. There's a criminal investigative unit dedicated to finding these people. I must have missed that Law and Order. DFU, dog fucking unit. Dun 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 dun. This is the Law and Order. Sergeant, we caught a perv looking for 101 Dalmatians. That's the dog. Seems like maybe I got time to go into the piss. Anybody sports fan? Any sports fans out here? I'm really not. Last time I was big into sports, I call it the golden era, the 90s. It's like, you know, when Michael Jordan was at his peak, we got to see the rise of Kobe, and I could still sing R. Kelly before I knew he peed on people. Which makes me wonder, like, I'm not kink shaming. Adults can do whatever you want to do in your bedroom, but how do you discover you like to be peed on? How do you discover that? I read somewhere, like statistically, 1 out of 10 guys likes to be peed on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone down here, could you share, like, how did you discover? Like, what happened? Were you, like, playing a game with your kids? I'm thinking, like, maybe when you were a kid, you had this game called a piss-off, and you and your friends would be like, hit me for 3 feet. Hit me for 5 feet. Maybe one day, that dribble goes down your leg, you're like, oh shit, I'm good. That's all. I'm just wondering, I'm just curious, you know, I'm not kink shaming. Alright, so that is my time. My name is Eric Scott. Thank you very much. Look me up on Instagram, Eric Scott Comedy.
I was gonna say, kids having a piss on? That's white people shit. That shit wasn't in the inner city Phoenix, I'll tell you that goddamn much. Hey, Desert Ridge, I want y'all to keep that going for our next comedian, Robert Todd!
I heard the last name of that set. I was like, what in the R. Kelly is happening here? This is crazy, yo. Listen, okay, guys. Real quick about me. One of my really good friends just got done with dental school. He's officially a dentist. So clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. He did tell me though. He did say that dentists have the #1 rate of depression amongst any other career field. The #1. That's how bad your breath smells. Dentists all over the land on suicide watch because we won't floss. That's insane to me. That's insane. He posted a picture of his graduation on Instagram. And then he called me. He was like, I'm gonna delete it. It's only 55 people like it. 55 is a lot though. You gotta think about that. 55, that's like every black person in here plus 54. But like, it is, man. And here's the thing, social media is a new age peer pressure. It really is. It changes your perception on reality. And here's the thing too, like I have all the social media apps except for Facebook. I'm not banned, but I'm not welcomed. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what happened was, so a couple years ago, we had a family friend that died. But right before he died, he owed me $12. So I went on his Facebook wall, everyone's like, rest in peace, we love you so much. I wrote, gone way too soon. Comma, and apparently now debt free, I guess. I don't know how it works. Then I put an emoji again. This is the emoji I picked. The emoji was like, because it's like if somebody asked for their money back. Underneath it, one of his friends commented, and they're like, Robert, chill, when you die, you can't take it with you. And I was like, he did. That's the problem. That's literally the problem. Right before I got kicked off of Facebook, Facebook dating was a big thing. And here's the thing, I know we talked about this already. I don't like online dating. Not for any specific reason. I just think my views on dating have changed drastically since I got older. Like, how do I say this? Okay, nod your head if you agree with this statement. I want my partner to be 100% honest with me at all times. Nod your head if you agree with that. Some couples holding hands saying, no, that's fine. That's cool. I used to think that. I don't think that anymore. Okay, this is what 100% honesty was like. I'm gonna paint a scenario, a picture, if you will. 100% honesty, me and you were dating. We're gonna go out on a dinner date. I'm gonna take you to a nice, expensive, luxury restaurant, like Chili's, and we're late. I'm angry. I barge the room. I'm like, yo, what the hell's taking so long? I'm like, oh my God, Robert, I gotta put a lot of makeup on my face so I can look pretty. And me being 100% honest, I just go, damn, you right. My fault. I mean, no rush. Take your time. That's 100% honesty just means someone's feelings are gonna get hurt. That's literally it. That's literally. Okay, look, I was on the receiving end of this like last week. Last week, I hooked up with a girl for the first time, and I thought I laid it down. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I laid it down type shit. So afterwards, I'm putting my shirt on. I was confident, a little too confident. I looked at her and I was like, that was probably the best you ever had. Without missing a beat, she goes, you're in fourth place. I started panicking. I was like, bro, if this was the Olympics, I wouldn't even get a medal. I started asking follow-up questions. I was like, is this like college football where rankings change every week? Is it because I'm left-handed? What happened back there? What happened? I was embarrassed, man. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all laughed a little bit too hard at that part. And that kind of hurt too. I took her out to dinner trying to make up for it. We went to Chili's, and she was like, what you about to order? And I was like, I'm a picky eater. Wrong answer. Women don't like that. She exploded. You're a child. You're gonna order chicken tenders because you're a child. I got so mad, I threw my juice box at her. I was like, me and my friend, I'm gonna be here, dog. I don't think I'm a child. I think I'm a very simple man. I think, like for example, like I eat the same lunch for work every single day. I do. And I love my job. I don't love my coworkers. I don't. That's fair, right? Okay, not fair for this statement. Sometimes at work, I don't feel like talking to people. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, for me, sometimes it's 9 to 5. That's the schedule I'm on. So for example, we had an underground parking garage for my job. I parked my car, I got in the elevator. My office is on the 3rd floor. Our maintenance guy, his name is Phil, got in the elevator with me. His office on the 2nd floor. As the elevator doors were closing, I was like, hey Phil, how you doing? I don't give a fuck, right? Like that's, if someone asks you, hey, how you doing? What are you supposed to say? Not Phil. Phil breaks down. He's like, not good. Yeah, snot bubble coming out. He's like, my wife divorced me, the kids don't talk to me no more. It's so painful. I could just use a hug. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, Phil. This is your stop. If your wife and kids don't care about you, neither do I. That's a weird thing to burn me with. At 9 in the morning, you guys have been a great crowd. My name is Robert George. Thank you guys for coming out.
Hey, Robert, greatest podcast in that question. Yeah, right? And then be mad at number 4, bitch, I'm looking to crack top 10. The fuck? All right, you guys ready for your last comedian of the night? Yeah, you guys ready for our very lovely treat? Happy to bring on Jetwan Whedon.
You made it. It's almost done. I feel like we need to go to fucking therapy after tonight. This is quite a moment, some experiences. I am so happy to be here. Thank you so much, Desert Ridge, for having me. Let's hear it for them really quick. Thank you. I love this fucking club. Well, having said that, let me introduce myself to you properly. I'm Jetwan Whedon. I'm a wife of 25 years. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. I don't look old enough to be married that long. I'm adorable. I know. I'm adorable. I'm almost 50. Right? I told you, I'm adorable. We have 2 kids. Almost 21. And 6. Yeah. Apparently too fucking adorable. Yeah. After almost 20 years of marriage, somebody forgot how to fucking pull out. Wow, he was shocked back there. No more kids, guys. We are so done. I can't do this anymore. I suck dick now. Hey, calm down. I didn't say yours. Calm down. He was like, oh, where's the line? Me next. Not yours. Wait, hold on. Let me say it. Nope, not yours. Yeah, I do say these naughty little jokes, but let me clear the air. I'm all talk. I'm a good girl. Now in college, your girl was, how do you say, easy to get into. I went through like a bad boy phase for a while. Ladies, we've been through that phase, right? I've seen your dates. Some of you are still there. Right there. I see you, Beardy. He looked over all convicted. It's me, isn't it? Yeah. I see you, honey. Yeah, and he was the first dude to ever talk dirty to me. Like, it was filthy. My head was like, wait, what did he say? But my vagina was like, wait, hear him out. He's on to something, hold up. This guy is so adorable. You are so cute and so chatty. You are so cute. But you know how I like my men, honey? Cute and quiet. So shut the fuck up. We friends though. I'm like, you know, when they're cute, you don't mind, but when they're taken, you're like, okay, shut up. But and so this guy, he was a piece of shit, so he ghosted me, obviously, right? And I run into him after the fact. I'm like, hey, what happened here? What happened with us? And he's like, what can I say? I'm just a dog. I was like, oh, that's cold. My head was like, what did he say? What? And my vagina was like, woof. I listened to that bone one more time. But you know, like I really love. I'm a good girl. I'm settled down, but I'm Southern. And Southern people are so nice that it comes across flirty, like, and then people flirt back, and my ass gets scared. I'm like, no, thank you. Bless your heart. No. But for somebody who's old talk, why do I always end up places I should be for somebody who's all talk? Like sex clubs. Don't tighten up your butthole, Grandpa. It's a funny story. But no, like I go there because I'm nosy and I'm open-minded. Girl, I'm too lazy for some of this kink stuff, though. No, it just seems like a lot of work for a nut. I I live by my pistachios in the shell. I'm like, straight to the nut. So I go to this club, and within seconds, there's these two ladies, and they approach this other lady, and they put a towel on the pool table. My first thought was, that's hot. My next thought was, do they know her name? Are they friends now? Did they wash their hands? Look, if you do that to me in a sex club, we are best friends now. So at this point, I love to check out the crowd because y'all feeling good. We had our drinks. I like to check you out and assess you. Because you know we always got that one crazy person in the group, says the wrong thing, might get us arrested. Beardy, yes, yes. Chatty, yes, yes, yes. Papa Smurf with the cute little white beard over here, yes, I love you. Adorable, adorable. I had this one friend, and every time she'd get drunk, she'd be like, hey guys, I taste like cotton candy. What? No, really guys, I taste so good, I taste like cotton candy. That's a weird flex. I was like, okay, whatever. We go out, we get drunk next time, and she really did taste like cotton candy, guys. Mama's got a sweet tooth, that's what I'm saying. And I had this other friend, and she was like, you know what? You ever think about how you want to die, or when you want to die? And she's like, I want to know how. I've seen you drive, honey. We already know how. They're going to say it's a car accident. And then every trip to the grocery store is a panic attack. This is the trip that takes me out. I don't want to drive. Not me. I want to know when. Because if it's Thursday, oh shit. When's this going to be lit? We're robbing banks. We're punching babies. You have kids, don't act like you would get that. No, I would never punch a baby. Full disclosure, I have never punched a baby. But I got this 6-year-old that likes to wake up way too early in the morning and I think about it. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm good time leaving. Have a great day.
Give it up for Jatwan one more time, everybody! Yo. Hey, Desert Ridge, if you have fun at New Faces tonight, make some noise! Yo, listen, y'all been amazing tonight. Look, if you think that you can get up here and do this, I heard y'all over here, make sure you go to newfacesaz@gmail.com and come sign up, man. I'm telling you right now, I've done a lot of drugs, ain't shit like getting off the stage after a good performance, right? Very good fucking high, I'll tell you that right now. So, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Make sure you guys get home safe. If you like me, give me a follow at The Real Philip Jewell. And thank you guys so much. You guys get home safe.
No, cool. Thanks, Rob. No problem. No, you did the right thing. You did the right thing coming through.
That old man had me slacking out. He was very funny.